Hey YouTube, what up? My name is Jimmi Pynk and welcome to my Caucasian home. I'm kidding. Love that fucking Joanne Sandler. But anywho, I am here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 2. Now, I'm going to get into this real quick because I literally just recorded like 31 minutes of footage watching it live for the second time. I was watching it on the website, and then I went to go edit everything and I looked like Todd in shadows. Everything was like completely dark. So let me get into this real quick. So we got the girls coming in, and because of the way I took the notes because I was doing it live, it's going to kind of, I'm trying not to be all over the place. But anyway, okay, I don't have the exact order they came in anymore, but I do have the talent written down. So I'm going to go through each person. I'm going to go through their opening looks, their talent, and then where they placed. So Adore, her workroom look was typical Adore. I was kind of living for the 90s grunge fantasy. She did look a little bit out of place amongst the all-stars, but that's Adore. You know, I've always been one to say I felt like Adore was overrated. When she sang, I still felt like that. So her entrance look was very 90s grunge with the braids and everything. I was feeling that. I did not mind her look for her talent when she was singing, because that's Adore. It was too big. I was for Adore, not for any other queen probably, but I did like the hair and the purple lipstick and like the lavender crimped up hair. Okay, I do feel like Visage was going a little bit too hard on her. I do think that I'm like, okay, girl, Adore been doing her thing for how long now, girl? That's Adore. Like, I don't want her to come on All Stars and completely be somebody that she's not. Okay. Next was Alyssa. I have some problems with Alyssa's taste level myself. I don't feel like her entrance outfit from the neck to the knees, I hated it. A bra with a Jodie Watley skirt and a belt and a fucking cutout leather cape, bitch, no. Have several seats. But the makeup was on point as always. That face was beat. That good wig, that big yellow bow. And I was liking all black with the big bright yellow bow, the blue clutching the red shoes. Like, I liked that. I liked that when Meghan Trainor did it on her little dear future husband. Like, I like that. But I don't like what was in between. But her performance was really good. It wasn't anything innovative for Alyssa, but I don't think now was the time to be innovative. It was a talent show. The main challenge was a fucking talent show. Do what you do best. It's episode 1. The reason I say that is because the next person was Coco Montrese. Now, her look into the workroom, it was basic. I was living for the today is a say something hat day. I was living for that. I was living for the Doritos compact. Like, she done took that face beat with Doritos and ran with it, and I'm feeling it. Why would you not if that's what you're known for? Again, if that's what you're known for, if this bitch would have came out, what is that on my floor? Oh, okay. If that bitch would have came out and slayed and did a little Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation, did a little Janet Jackson That's the Way Love Goes, did a little Janet Jackson It, did Janet Jackson from the Super Bowl, did Janet Jackson, bitch, that's what you do. Why the fuck would you come out here and do motherfucking Ginger Rogers? Bitch, where? Why would you do that? I wanted to step outside the box. No, the reason why episode 1 was a talent show And I can almost reach into RuPaul's brain and say the reason why they did that is so that nobody was eliminated first unfairly, because that wasn't a strong suit. That's why it wasn't a motherfucking fashion challenge. Wasn't nobody sewing. It wasn't no acting. It was a talent show, so nobody on All Stars would be like it is on regular seasons. Like, they probably could have did better. So what? They don't sew their own clothes, or they probably could have did better. Everybody that's a drag queen ain't got to be able to act. They did it this way so nobody was eliminated unfairly. Why the fuck would you go outside the box on this challenge and none of the other 9 girls did it? Everybody did what they known for doing. Every single one of them. They all did what they was known to do. The makeup was bad. And I understand it was supposed to be like this. Oh, Hollywood, excuse me. Boy, bye. I ain't got this to do with you right now, you punk motherfucker. Anyway, this wasn't the time. I don't like that my boobs is crooked, but anyway, this wasn't the time. This was not the time to think outside the box. This wasn't the episode to go outside the box. And she paid for it because Coco, spoiler alert, I hope you're not watching a review of the episode if you didn't already watch it, but spoiler alert, Coco got the boot. Detox. Her entrance look was very classic Detox. Detox lives in neon, acid colors, 80s, 90s. Like, it's kind of where she lives. So when she came in like the business suit with the pops of fluorescent yellow, the big fluorescent yellow earrings. I didn't love the hair, but it did work with the outfit. But I didn't love it. But I did love the overall look. Her performance, I really liked. I didn't think her singing voice was that strong. I really wish she would have rapped, because I think she's a better rapper than a singer. Even though she can sing, but I don't think this was the best vocal performance from her. However, the performance of her with just like the black bra and panties and doing the drum with the paint and the fluorescent hitting her, and she would step up, like, she was serving, okay? She was serving bodies. She was serving fierceness. She was serving this is Detox. I'm all about the neon and the splatter and the flash. And she did that. Very Detox. It was good. And you're going to hear me say very that person a lot, because this was the time to do it. Do you. That's why it's a talent show. Do you. I'm so mad at Coco Montrese. I'm going to get into who I'm mad at later on. Ginger Minj. Ginger Minj actually impressed the fuck out of me, because I didn't know she was that good of a singer. I think out of the half of the girls, and legitimately half, 5 of them sang out of 10, she was the best singer, which was shocking, because everybody's like, oh, Adore has this great voice. Adore, I felt like Ginger's vocal performance was much stronger and much better than anybody else that sang. And I liked her outfit. I liked what she looked like. Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to be talking about intro looks too. And bitch, come on, season 6. Let's get this over with. Motherfucker Ginger Man was cinched for the gods in the bodysuit. I said, work, Ginger Man. Work, bitch. Like, she looked so good cinched. She looked so good when she came in cinched and did the Roxxxy Andrews reveal. Like, I loved it. I love Ginger Minj anyway. I feel like her and Katya, you got the right ones from season 7, because them was the bitches. Them was the bitches on season 7, okay? Katya. Katya came in. She was first into the workroom. Of course, she had on her Russian fantasy, because that's her. Not quite exactly like her first workroom look, but very similar. You know, she's a Russian blonde bisexual hooker. That's her character. And she served it. She had the sickle and hammer, red patent leather outfit. She had on an eye patch. Like, it was Katya. She comes out and does her gymnastics routine with like a Russian like track jacket on, like she about to be in the Olympics, and then she comes up out of it and does her gymnastics. And I was a little worried, because I didn't know what Katya was going to do for I didn't know what Katya was going to do for talent. Even though she's very talented, like, but she was like, I felt like she was kind of a jack of all trades and master of none. Like, she was good at everything, but just like not the best at everything, but well-rounded. So I thought that was a good choice for Katya to do a gymnastics routine. It had like the pseudo, but it was like a Russian song. Like, so I really liked that. Phi Phi came in with some motherfucking Riddler realness. I thought the outfit, honestly, was a little basic. Not in a bad way. I just felt like it was just a skater dress. But it was green sequins and you put some purple foam question marks on it with some rhinestones. But I did like it. I did like it. Like, if I would have seen this shit and I didn't already have started up on my cosplay for Halloween with my scorpion, I would have seen that shit and would have been like, I'm doing that. Because that was super fucking cute. It was the Riddler dead on. It was, she did it immaculately. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it was simple, like that hat and them shoes, them earrings, that dress, everything was the same exact color, wrapped in the same exact fabric, them question marks. I was living for them earrings. I know the earrings was just a lime green earring that she put the question marks on, but she killed that shit. Like, she did that. Her talent, she decided to sing a cappella, and I think that was her downfall. Because she didn't have the weakest voice, but she had the weakest performance out of the singers, and I think it's because she chose to go a cappella. I think if she'd had a backing track or even an instrumental in the background, I think that would have kept her on tempo. That might have kept her on pitch a little bit better. And like Coco, I think she sabotaged herself by going a cappella. I think if she would have sang with a track, I don't think she'd have been in the bottom. Let's talk about my bitch, Roxxxy Andrews. First of all, that's my bitch. If anybody know me from season 5, that's my bitch. If you watch my reviews of season 5, that's my bitch. I fucks with Roxxxy Andrews. I've always fucked with Roxxxy Andrews. That's my bitch. Now, with that being said, bitch look good with that weight loss. That body is on point. Her first entrance look is something that I would wear, because her drag body type is very similar to my real girl body type. Bitch, that outfit was everything. Like, it wasn't something so overly spectacular for Drag Race. And a lot of the girls didn't do that over the top. Like, the first season, they was coming in looking like Vegas. This year, like, they kind of all, nobody was really, like, super over the top with the look. But, you know, it was to me like, on season 1, how Raven and Juju came in like this is real girl, this is like real fish drag, but they would still beat fierce and everything was on point. That's how I feel about Roxxxy, except for she was doing a little bit more than they did, because they basically just had on simple, you know, bodycon v-neck dresses. That blazer that like flared out like it was a peplum, but it was actually a skirt, high low, the bob, like Roxxxy Andrews gets a A+++. You get a plus for every motherfucking X in your name, bitch. I was living. And it's very interesting to me when I actually see practical drag looks that I can say, I would wear that shit. Like, that's impressive to me, because, once again, they are men. It's drag. But her performance, I was a little bit worried about Roxxxy when they said it was a talent show, because Roxxxy is a pageant girl, but she's not a singer. She's not really a dancer. She can put together a look. She will turn the motherfucking party, and she can lip sync her ass off. What was you gonna do? So she does a burlesque routine. She goes throwback to her season, snatches a motherfucking wig with a wig. Don't ever take your wig off during a lip sync unless you got another wig underneath. And she brought that back, but it was very like, she went from motherfucking Roxy Hart to Velma Kelly in one swoop. whole burlesque thing, like, it really was good. She ends up being in the top 2. Looking back, yeah, I agree with that. Like, it was really good, and I was worried about what she was going to do for a talent, and she turned the party. And as a matter of fact, she won the whole shebang bang, bitch. She won lip sync. She was the person that had to eliminate somebody. We're going to get into that face crack in a minute. Roxxxy Andrews, girl, you did that, mommy. Alaska, nothing new, nothing innovative, but it was Alaska, and Alaska is good at what she do. She got a couple motherfucking tracks on Anus that I actually do like and listen to in rotation with my regular songs, like the song with her and Laganja, Shut the Fuck Up and Give Me All Your Money. Like, I bang that shit. That shit is on rotation on my phone with motherfucking Drake and fucking Britney and everybody else. Like, that shit go hard. But this is what Alaska does. This is her lounge act. This is what she's known for. This is what she does. Her entrance look was Alaska. She came in with another trash bag dress. Even though this one had like a train on it. I did like the umbrella with the... I even did this in the last video. You Are Getting Sleepy, the spiral, the hypnotic spiral. Like, I like that. Alaska is just Alaska. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's her being her. Her looks look like her. Her performance was her. And she do her to death. So, I ain't mad at it. And then finally, Tatiana. Her entrance look was good. What's crazy to me about Tatiana, and you have to understand, I am RuPaul's Drag Race, been watching since the premiere of season 1. I went through them 100 episodes, 100 Queens, watched all the episodes, never missed one. So it's amazing to me to see Tatiana. Now, Tatiana was always pretty, but then like I was looking like at her confessionals, and I'm like, okay, but Tatiana was so young back then. Like, Tatiana looked like a boy back then, now she looked like a grown ass man. So it's impressive to me that with her face aging, not in a bad way, like no shade, but I mean, like, Tati was young on season 2. Like, it's been like, if it ain't been 10 years, almost 10 years, like, and she looked like a grown man now. She looked like a little boy back then. So for her to still be able to beat the face when she's doing a much, like before she was pretty anyway, she didn't have to beat her face that much. She has perfected her makeup. Her face is beat for the gods. Body is padded. Her clothing looks much more expensive, much more fashion forward, much richer. She even said it herself. What I learned in them years was don't shop at Wet Seal to go on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, she know. She has grown, and I did see it. At first I was like, was anybody checking for Tati? I don't really care. But yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I can definitely see where she's grown. I don't know how I feel about her performance. She was another one I was worried about of what your talent was going to be. Obviously, everybody loved it. She was the other top. It was a spoken word poem. Okay. Like, I don't know. It was okay. I'm going to be honest. I can't say there was somebody that I would put in the top 2 with her besides her. Like, I'm not pulling like, oh no, it should have been Ginger Minj, even though I was very impressed with Ginger Minj. I can't say who should have been in the top with Roxxxy instead of her. But I just don't know if I thought that was worthy to be in the top. I'm really undecided about it. But I ain't mad at it. I put it like that. Like, that's why I said I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I ain't like, oh fuck that, it shouldn't have been Tatiana, it should have been so and so, so and so. I don't feel that. But at the same time, I don't feel like she should have been in the top either. Like, I don't know. Truth of the matter is, this is All Stars, and the shit's gonna get difficult, like Michelle said. It's gonna get difficult because I felt like everybody's talent was good. I didn't think Coco's talent was bad. I just don't know why you didn't come with something stronger. Like, I don't understand why you ain't just do Janet. I did want to say that, and I feel like the bottom 3 now, Adore. I do feel like Michelle Visage was like way too hard on Adore, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna say it again what I've said 5 times in this video. Everybody did what they actually do, with the exception of Coco. So Whereas I'm saying Coco, if you would have did Janet, you probably wouldn't have been in the bottom. And where I'm saying Phi Phi, if you wouldn't have sang acapella, you probably wouldn't have been in the bottom. Adore did what Adore do. So if that placed her in the bottom, Adore ass would have been in the bottom. Because I don't see anything Adore could have did better. And I know y'all ain't put her in the bottom based on wardrobe, did y'all? Maybe y'all did. I didn't see it that way. But maybe y'all did. Because I didn't really see a lot of fashion critiques except for... She's the only one that really got a fashion critique. And Phi Phi got a little bit of one. But I didn't see anybody else really get a fashion critique. So I don't feel like you got put in the bottom because they didn't like your dress and your hair. I hate to tell y'all this. I don't think Adore gonna make it far this time. She a little bit out of her element. She says so herself. I don't think she gonna go that far this time. So anyway, some new things. Some things we knew they were leaked to us, but some things that we didn't know. So we knew that it was a lip sync for your legacy instead of a lip sync for your life. What we didn't know is that if you win lip sync, you get $10,000. We knew that the queens were eliminating themselves. We didn't know how that was going to go down. It is solely to the discretion of the person that wins the lip sync. And that shit was mind blowing. It's going to make for an interesting season. Now, not so much season. It had to be hard for this episode. But if you don't think it's going to be some strategy, like Alaska was talking all that shit, like we not getting back together as Alaska talks. Yeah, I think y'all are now. Because this shit like Survivor. Bitch, you need alliances in this bitch. So yeah, I think Alaska Talks is going to come back together. I think the season 5, I think they're going to pick up Alyssa too. Alliances are naturally going to build because motherfuckers can get voted off the island independently, and it ain't up to the judges. It's up to the girls. That's going to get real interesting, I think. Also, when Coco gets knocked off and Ru comes on that screen, bitch, and says, oh, but wait, you might have a chance to come back and seek your revenge. What the fuck is going on season 2, girl? But I'm ready. I'm ready. I think this season is going to be really, really great. It was a supersized episode, so I have a supersized episode of my own. It's a little bit longer than what I wanted. I like to keep it under 15 minutes. But we had a lot to cover with season 1. I mean, it's All Stars 2 was an extra long episode, and we had a lot to cover as 10 girls. For the people that watch my videos that do not watch RuPaul's Drag Race, I have a lot of new subscribers that have been watching me because of my hip-hop commentary. Later on, I will do a video, later on or tomorrow morning, it'll be a video posted up for you guys because you guys probably are not necessarily into RuPaul's Drag Race. So we'll do that for you guys, so don't get scared off my channel by RuPaul's Drag Race. I was doing this first. But ain't we all glad RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 2? RuPaul hard or please, like don't do teams, don't do this. Bitch, next week is Snatch Game. They is not holding out. The library was open, was the mini challenge already. I don't know why, because Alaska won, but it didn't have no bearing on the competition. But in any case, girl, we doing this. Next week is Snatch Games. Episode 2, Snatch Game. I'm hyped. Let me know what y'all think. Comment below. Let me know. And, y'all can get out of my Caucasian home now. Deuces.